Howdy folks, welcome back. It's me, BHC Bluez. I hope you enjoyed the game, the Division gameplay in the background. This commentary is not so much about the Division, it's about what I've been doing in the last few weeks since I finished Christmas rush in work. And what I want to talk about is, I came across a video, and this video has got me a little concerned, and I shall tell you exactly about it. But first, let's recap. Last year, Bluez and Twos did a video on the Xbox app on Windows 10, saying it was a fantastic idea to have it so you'd be able to play your Xbox games on the go, which is now available. You can play it if you wanted to. If you can't get onto an Xbox One, you can play on a PC as long as they got Windows 10 and the Xbox app, and you've got your password and email address. You can connect in and you can play your Xbox games on it. However, you must own the Xbox and you must own that game at the time. Yeah, it's weird. But I voiced my concerns in a follow-on video to that, saying that is this the start of Microsoft going to put on Xbox Live? You know, on Xbox you have to pay for Live membership to be able to play online with other people, and the PSN network do exactly the same. What it is, you're paying for security and advanced features. However, on the Sony one, it's a little bit better because you got better games, free games every month, and they're better ones. So this is, I voiced my opinion, and Bluez 2 said, oh, it would be ridiculously stupid if Microsoft tried to do that. They'd be alienating PC gamers. So, that was in the past. In the last week or so, I've been catching up on videos which I've missed, and one of them happened to be somebody talking about a tweet which was done by one of the Windows testers. You know, you got these super testers which test all these new Windows builds, and one of them happened to have game mode. Game mode is quite simply when you jump into your, say, Xbox Live app, it automatically does the game mode, which means then all backward processes which are not important are completely and utterly taken to one side, stopped, or put down in loathing, which includes Windows Updater, which means no longer having when Windows decided to do a search for an update while you're playing online, which causes a massive lag. Then it starts installing, which causes a massive frame rate drop, and then decides, oh, let's reset the PC while you're in the middle of the game, coming to an important part. How many times has that happened to you guys? I tell you the fact, it's happened to me quite a lot, and it's really fucking annoying. Windows Home Edition should be given the option to be able to adjust their upload times, and you know, the only thing you have control on at the moment is when your PC is busy, and that's only in a 12-hour period. So you cannot do like I want my PC to be running for 16 hours. No, you can't do that. So you have to pick 12 hours where you're going to be on that PC for the most part of it, so it doesn't decide to search. However, it still does it. At the same time, you can then completely, yes, you can deactivate the Windows Updater, but the auto updater, it still has to do it. It still has to restart and all that crap, but you can bypass that, and you can also set a time when you want it to do that. So you have a little bit of control, but not the control you want. But this game mode will give you this control. It will absolutely give it. So you know, you have the option. It'll put that into the background. It will not touch it. If you're playing the game on the Xbox app, it means that is priority. The Windows Updater can go and screw itself. That kind of thing, right? That's what they're trying to say. However, it does concern me the fact that, as we know, Microsoft is not happy with Steam. You know, they've been trying. A lot of people have been saying that, tweeting out and saying that they think that Microsoft have been putting bugs into the game to cause Steam games to crash, because recently a lot of people have been having issues every time they've been using their Steam games. They just have crashed. I've had the issue with Rocket League. For some reason, Rocket League just suddenly stopped working. I've had to uninstall it, reinstall it, and it's working again, and then it suddenly stops again. I'm getting this quite a lot. As you know, I've re-rolled my Windows to get the latest version of Windows 10 because I forgot to do something when I installed my new graphics card. I forgot to take the drivers off. I know they are the same drivers, but you have to uninstall your drivers before putting a new graphics card in. I didn't do that, and it froze my whole drivers up, and it caused me not to be able to uninstall it, so I had to do a restart of the operating system, which is a good thing in the part, which means it frees up all the SSD and allows you to do exactly what you want and what you want to put on that SSD. It's good. But as I said, a lot of people have been saying that Microsoft have been making it a little buggy, so they can't use it. And as I said, I've noticed slightly about this. Yeah, but what concerns me now is if they're going to do this, and if this game mode is going to come in, this means they are, to be honest, in my opinion, at the stage where they're going to give us that game mode. Say, for example, this game mode comes out this year, right? Say, comes out in summertime. Say July, August, September, that kind of time. It comes out, and you know, people start to notice that the PC ports for Xbox games seem to be working absolutely fantastic. It's working. The game DVR seems to be working perfectly fine. Everything's working brilliantly, and they spend the whole year improving the system, making sure that if there's any bugs, they can correct it, making sure everything is going perfectly fine, and you know, all this is going along perfectly, and then all of a sudden they decide to add a little fee just to play online. You getting my drift? They decide to add a small, tiny fee. Say, for argument's sake, say £5 a year or $5 a year, something like that. You know, $6.99 or something like that. And you know, the small, teensy, wincy little fee, right? This is how Xbox Live started, didn't it? On the Xbox, a small, little teeny fee, and then it started to grow, didn't it? And this is what I'm getting at. We start to play this, and they add a little fee, and fair enough, it works. You know, you're having a bit of fun. It's not too bad. £5 or $5 or whatever it is for a year. That's nothing bad. And then all of a sudden, after that year, it seems to go up. Say $10. All right, $10 is not a problem in the UK. About around about £8, something like that, or £9. That's no problem. Then a year later, it goes up again. And you suddenly realise that all of a sudden, they've changed their PC to an Xbox. And you've got Xbox Live. And that's one thing I am really concerned about. If game mode comes in, is this the start of Microsoft saying, hey, guess what? We're going to get some money out of you. Because they've been losing money to PC gamers all the time. Because PC gamers don't have to pay to go online. They buy the games. Microsoft will not, you know, for argument's sake, certain games they will not mess around with because it's also on their format, and you know, they get paid to have it put on their format. So no, they are going to be a little bit cautious, you know what I mean. But however, my concern is if they start doing this, this means you're going to have people going to stop using. Oh, my aim is bad. Stop using Windows, and they're going to start using stuff like Linux or Apple, that kind of operating system. They're not going to use that kind of Windows-based thing. It's going to put them off. They're going to use, as I said, Linux. I will say Linux has got really some good OS equivalents there. Yes, it is a learning curve. You have to learn how to program Linux and all that, but there's a lot of stuff on Linux which, to be honest, sometimes is better than what's on Windows. It's better response. It's not so buggy. You don't have crashes for no apparent fucking reason. Getting my drift here. So this is what I think happened. This is what I'm thinking has happened. Yep, they're going to put game mode in. It'll be fantastic for the first year. You won't have to pay anything, and then all of a sudden they'll start introducing little fees, and every year it will gradually go up. And that's what I can see how they're going to do it, and this is how it's going to happen, and this is where we're going to get caught. And I just hope it doesn't go like this, because if they do, PC gaming as a norm is going to be a thing. Yes, so you'll probably be able to get your games on Steam, Uplay, all that, but as we know, Microsoft will probably introduce a little bug to make it worse for us to play, or you know, cause the ports not to perform as good as it should do. And that is my main concern. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you think this is the start of Microsoft trying to input, Xbox Live to the PC? Because I'm hoping it's not, because if it is, then It's be easier just me going back and getting fucking Xbox and playing the Xbox that way. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. Until next time, it's me, Impulse, sign off. Have a good day, folks, and I'll catch you all very, very soon. Bye for now.